Fala galera do GRIFO SELVA, aqui é o Souza para mais uma live aqui, chegando um pouquinho atrasado, tá tendo um evento do pessoal da Bush Diver. Tô voando aqui nos Andes, a galera já disparou e eu fiquei para trás.
Does it have any special features in it that you know about, or just
acompanhar o pessoal rapidinho?
Solo type plane?
Oh, I think it's just yeah, a fairly generic GA plane. I'd have to look on the internet what it's all about.
Tem gente decolando ainda. Dá tempo.
A few helicopters on the flight today. I can see about 4 in front of me.
How's the crosswind in those?
About the helicopters when I'm getting buffeted around quite a bit.
Turn the turbulence down from realistic to medium in the kit box, otherwise it would just make you sick.
Strobo, nave. Bombas off. Vamos pra decolar ali. Opa, chutando pra cá.
Is that your mountain? That looks a lot like Fuji ahead of us. The volcano, I guess.
Let's see, what name is that? That is I can't pronounce that.
Só vai mais devagar, dá pra gente chegar depois no embalo.
IFA? CUIFA.
Please in NATO alphabet.
Wequifa? Zero Equifa?
Top 20. Senta à direita.
Big one in the background though is Volcan Callaqui.
Aquele cara na pista vai se tomando. Como é que tá o trem?
Well, that's quite the view. Across the valley and the lake and the mountain, the volcano out in the distance.
Oh, we lost one.
The last one?
Oh,
Yeah, Brian had a crash.
wow, there's my inaugural stream action for the day. Oh dear.
Oh, what are you watching?
Well, that will make the highlight reel.
Toda sexta e sábado o pessoal fazia.
Yeah, good old back to flight works the trick.
So that's Vulcan Lanin and Lago Pai Moon. So Lake Pai Moon and yeah, Lanin is a volcano.
Vai decolar, não vai. Máximo.
You're getting bounced around on your chair with your turbulence here.
Yeah, a little bit. It's actually quite entertaining. That's one of my favorite things I think about is turbulence, especially on approach on an airfield. It just makes it feel so real when you come in and it bounces you around.
Because they made a point on that Comanche video about how realistic the rattles and shakes were on the taxi and whatnot. Is it like more realism per aircraft, or the sim itself determines that?
Well, no, this is their little outside program that their flight model follows. I don't know how it works, of course, but it runs their external file that gives it all its uniqueness, I guess.
Funcionando. Passou, não sei se é o Kodiak, apesar de aparecer um Kodiak pra mim. Do jeito que passou embalado ali. Eu não creio que seja não. Mais alta aqui, 7.000 pés.
Right about 6,000 this next
Não compensa
couple of
subir,
legs.
senão o legal que eu vou ver lá a gente perde. Usei aí pra ir pra 2.000. Para ver se alcança o pessoal. Dá uma zoada. Minutinho para velho de 15 horas. O comando que está desligado, deve ter dado abaixo de 4 graus, ó, menos 4 graus, reclama. Vou ligar o pique, aquecimento. assim o pessoal tá voando com
Once we get
uma...
past waypoint 12, it's pretty much down
Wow.
there.
Tá balançando.
Pretty much until we reach our next stop.
Dois ali na frente. Fora do resort que eles estão abaixo. Estão abaixo.
Some massive lava flows over here.
Seguiram reto, é isso que eles estão querendo pra cá. Acho que foi reto ali. A última curva. Eu vacilei, achei que o lado era da lateral ali.
500.
Era do speed. Vamos alcançar o pessoal. Eles falaram que iam manter aí 130. Eu não sei não. Eles estão mantendo 130. Se bem que eles começaram no horário, eu comecei atrasado. Tempo que eu não mexo no OBS aqui, eu falo no áudio do Discord, nem sei como é que tá o áudio do Discord.
Yeah, the aerials are pretty nice for the non-vegetated areas, so there's quite a bit of
Uma riozinho.
Oh, we haven't got Danny here today to say how wonderful it looks on his Quest 3.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
He was telling us yesterday about that augmented reality stuff where, you know, you can be in your lounge and do some painting and put the painting on the wall, and whenever you put the headset on, you know, your artwork will be on the wall in the room. Yeah, that's certainly a different aspect of VR. I never thought they'd get into.
Maybe he is still inside.
Oh, he's doing the pottery today. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Let's do wine tastings, VR wine tastings.
Quando eu tô sujo, eu tô achando que tem.
Go around with some
Oh, I
art.
forget
on the
what else
walls.
Yeah.
Vendo alguém lá na sujeira.
I don't know how you, because isn't pottery about the, you know, the feeling of the mud scrolling through your fingers on the pottery wheel and all that good stuff. I don't know. Perhaps he's doing some spinning or knitting. I don't know.
you get some silly putty, you can kind of do that.
Yeah, that's right.
It's actually a game to remake the movie Ghost.
I've never heard of it.
Never heard of Ghost? Patrick Swayze?
I've probably seen it, but I haven't.
Okay.
Young Demi Moore.
Apparently, if you went on a date, it guaranteed to make your lady, you know, well up in tears, eh?
I don't think that works anymore.
Yeah, the modern ladies are hardened off to all this
Guys,
mushy
tem um ali na
stuff.
frente.
They don't fall for it anymore.
Vou pra cima. Caminho que vai passar por 2 vulcões, só que eu não conheço. Os caras pra estar junto com o pessoal. Pra eu passar aqui na beirando. Só militar aqui.
500.
There's a bridge. We've got no tango today. Just past it.
Tango? It's a
I
permanent
can see
fixture.
you. Yeah.
Has he had a better offer?
Perhaps he's switched to DCS World. He's a Spitfire fan after all. I haven't read the manual to see if I've got to switch tanks, so I guess I'll find out.
Yep.
Got the repair and refuel key.
Yeah, I've got that.
Somewhere.
Like the back to flight, yeah. Because that was the thing, I don't know if you guys did the bush trips when the sim originally came out, and some of the flights were so long, yeah, they wouldn't let you refuel, and it wasn't until the forum said, no, you've got to use the repair and refuel key, or you can't actually do the, complete the bush trip. It seemed to be a bit of an oversight, I thought.
Você como é que tá o áudio do Nick?
Yeah, it was.
Deixa eu ver aqui. Oi. É um pouquinho mais alto. Deixa eu aumentar aqui. Cheque áudio.
Yeah, the people who designed the
Oi,
bush trips never thought that people would
Oi,
fly.
cheque.
Maybe they got a commission from Microsoft. Hey, come up with a bush trip, we'll pay you $50 or something, and that's it.
We're not only missing Theo, we're missing Randy as well. What's going on?
Oh, yeah.
He's having issues.
Was he complaining about 35 down? I'm on Wi-Fi, I've got much less than that.
Oh my gosh.
Levar no AP um pouquinho só pra ver se eu consigo manter uma velocidade mais constante.
You flying the Savage Cub today, Bingham?
Welcome.
Não vejo mais ninguém no Tickets. Aproveitar aqui que está no AP, eu vou tentar limpar aqui essas marcas no monitor. Confundindo. Ovo de aranha, ovo de carapanã, sei lá o que é. Atrapalha demais.
You gonna do a touch and go on the lake there, Bingham?
Hopefully not.
And the tyres on the Wilga look like they're fat enough to float, don't they?
At least upside down, yeah.
Yeah.
I found out the Juice Goose can double as a boat.
O pessoal acho que está transmitindo no
Oh,
Discord,
really?
deixa eu ver se eu tenho uma noção.
So what, you can go hurtling across the top of a lake or anything?
Yeah, I went out
Não, voando nível do lago. Bonanza. Que lago é
Get
esse?
pirate. Get away.
Ah, é aqui. Estão tudo aqui. Ando bem baixo.
And we reduce the cruise speed by 10
A
or 20
velocidade
knots
que ele
maybe.
tá 120 mais, dá pra pegar.
Is this a yes?
It's an oops. Probably should have. It's become a race.
next stop is
Later.
just on the other side of this curve in the lake.
Beautiful day down here.
It is live weather, live.
Yeah. Compared to the New Zealand's, what, 35 knot crosswinds we're challenging ourselves with yesterday.
Desligar o AP aqui, eu dar uma descida.
Not quite the 350 we had to contend with on that Somalia flight.
Uma rapada aqui,
Jeez,
sim, né?
that was just nuts.
Yeah, don't remind me of that
Lá
one. I
embaixo.
was tossed all over the place.
Olha lá, agora já dá pra ver um strobozinho.
Did you see those posts of the, you know, it was happening all
sim.
over the sim, and the tiger moth was flying backwards, like the guy was,
Conseguimos tirar a
you know,
diferença.
just showing on the stream as, oh yeah, here we are flying backwards. That's good.
So you might suffer injury if you're thrown out of your chair.
Ah, então o primeiro pouso ali. Se rachar, ele equilibrado.
Does that motion device, the gadget, have a sort of an off button, a quick off button that you can push trouble?
Yep, I've got a big kill switch right in front of me, right in arm's length.
Come on, you call it the chicken switch. Yeah.
Yep.
Basear naquele strobinho ali.
You strap to the event.
Yeah, he has to, because he wants to fly upside down.
Yeah, I've got some seat belts on it, but I typically don't need to use them. I did at first because I was unsure. And now I've got everything tuned the way I want. I
Galera.
don't really need them as much. Except when I'm flying an F-18, because this roll rate is so fast. Or something like that, I'll put them on.
Tudo ligado.
What kind of chair do you have?
Só táxi que não.
Golf Realities, 3 degree of freedom chairs, a motion rig. We've got pitch, roll, and yaw. And it uses all the in-game telemetry to manipulate it. It's quite amazing to me.
Yeah, I imagine it would be.
I mean, quite honestly, when you're touching down, if it's real soft, you don't feel anything. But if you touch down normal, you can actually tell which wheel hits the ground first. It's that sensitive, or in the ability to replicate the information. It really amazed me. You can even feel that kind of like the compression of the pneumatics, of the shocks, or the wheels. It makes kind of a soft feel when it touches down. It's incredible, really.
Onde é a pista, né?
What kind of roll and pitch do you get?
Acho que 100, EP10, flap 10.
I think the actual mechanics is only like 20 something degrees, I think.
Inclinado
It's
aqui.
not that incredibly much. You feel it leaning, of course.
EPM no
But if
máximo.
it's trimmed right, you know, centrifugal force holds you in the seat. You just feel, and in VR you have no other reference. It just tricks your brain. You know, it gives you just the amount of information, so your brain will think it's doing what you want it to be doing, and it doesn't overkill. But
Vai aqui.
it's really incredible, you know, how immersive it gets. But I don't think in a 2D, a lot of people flying with 2D screens, it just wouldn't do the same thing. But in VR, since I have nothing to visualize except the VR, those little inputs of motion just really trick you into believing. You even can feel like sometimes if you flip upside down, you turn upside down, your brain actually tells you you're upside down.
Olha o estouro aí.
And it really fools you.
mountain, the Kid Fox, a couple of thousand feet. That was in VR. It was bad enough, but I can't imagine it being in motion.
Yeah, I typically, most of my flights, I fly with damage on. So if I do crash, it's over with quick. Because if you do tumble down a big mountain, it's bouncing this rig hard. You know, it can be quite violent sometimes. It bounces you so hard. So I prefer to just die and have it over with.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Anyone who just joined, we're at SCK.
Solid.
Of course, that doesn't work very good on group flights, but when I'm just flying around normally. It kind of forces you into flying better. You don't want to get too crazy, because there are consequences sometimes.
Take 5, check fuel, and then we'll proceed on. It's a bit of a jaunt until the next stop.
Break. De helicóptero, sei lá o que é aí.
Oh, Brian, did you find the field selector switch?
Yeah, I was having a look. There must be one here somewhere. Yeah, instead of being left on both, that sounds like more of a life-saving setting, doesn't it?
Vamos reabastecer.
Quite a detailed instrument panel.
Yeah. And an old school one.
Ah, sounds like you're beginning to like it now. Oh, it's got autopilot. Yeah.
Just horizontal or vertical also?
No idea. When I haven't read the manual, I didn't go to the RTFM site, but yeah. There's my Hobbs meter, 0.6 of an hour.
Didn't read the manual, but you'll love it, Danny, for that.
Yeah, that's right. Autopilot. Yeah. Ah, you can't figure it out, eh? Oh, there's the autopilot. Roll heading, altitude, pitch. Yeah.
Esperar o pessoal.
That's reasonably.
Vamos lá.
Oh, there's the checklist guy.
Tá de bonança. Isso aqui não dá pra ver direito também em relação à visão do cara. Ele tá de bonança, agora o resto não dá pra saber.
radio check, microphone check.
Oh, you are loud and clear.
Oh, how about that? Okay, I fixed something. I'm not sure what. Good.
Did you unplug and plug the USB cable again?
Oh, it's Bluetooth. It's a set of Bose Bluetooth headphones. But for whatever reason, in this channel of Discord, they don't like to work.
Só tá decolando. Como ver aqui? Pra ver aqui mais ou menos. Acho que esse botãozinho vermelhinho é o líder do pessoal. Tinha uma cena aqui que dava pra ver. Ah, é aqui. Vou testar aqui.
Right, you there?
Sorry.
Take a look at that shape.
A cena tudo doida. Cara, mas que demora pra esses caras decolar, bicho.
You see who's driving?
Oh, that's right. That thing's electric too, wasn't it?
Tá o meu tri.
We ready to roll out?
Yep.
Alright.
Vai, a galera vai rolar até que enfim.
You flying your hopped up version of the Roga thing?
Ok, passe máximo,
this one's
né, de
stock.
condição de combustível máximo.
Really? Okay.
But keep it at 120 or 110, please.
Rolar.
Ryan, don't forget to retract your gear.
Yeah, done it this time.
Aquela estouradinha básica do RPM.
Vertical.
You got the
Okay.
latest version?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I got it.
We
Fala,
should do a
Rubens.
bush flight special.
Oh,
for
Alisson.
America.
Voando com os
What's its
gringos.
max altitude?
I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but the other day we got up to about 50,000, something like that. I don't think that's correct though. So like
500.
Yeah, Crossroads, you got up to nearly 58 or something, didn't you?
Yeah, just shy of 60.
I mean, that's Concorde
Gente.
material. There's no way that should be that flying still.
Tranquilo, bicho. Tá em Porto Velho?
Yeah, and you figure at that altitude it would drop like a rock on snow.
Yeah, like the U2 does, yeah.
Tá fazendo só estripulia.
And I think Red Heron did a dive, you know, max speed, and he was down in about 30 seconds. So that seemed unrealistic.
Well, I mean, you expect to be in one piece. At the bottom of that.
Yeah, that's right.
O eclipse era 16
Yeah, it was
e
coming
30?
down at pretty close to
Ah,
what
não
I
me
did.
lembro.
Yeah, last time I was up through
Nem sei se tá com fumaça, como é que tá lá fora. Pelo menos aqui,
that. A lot of fun.
nos antes tá de boa o clima. Rubens, tu tá lá no Gustavo ainda? Ah, cada 1 zilhão de pessoas simplesmente desaparece, cara. Olha as luzinhas ali embaixo. Sério.
Lian Hu, are you back in Germany for holidays?
No, I just finished my work.
Tem que ir ficar de boa, Rubens.
Ah,
Não ir pra tocar, não.
welcome back.
Ah, o Alisson é guitarrista. Galera do louvor é treta. Fica quieto. Tô
Well, back to the
alugando
land
o
of
Alisson
bad
faz
internet.
tempo pra ir, mas não vai. O passe dele é muito caro.
I know. I know Randy,
Sai desse
like
vale
you
aqui.
say, was grizzling about 35. Yeah. I think you guys are happy with that on a good day.
No. We are normally a little bit better than the Americans.
Have you got fiber optic to the house?
Yeah, next year then.
Ah, right. Things are looking up.
Yeah, they're putting ours in now. We don't have it yet, but it's being
500.
all built in already.
Cara,
So they're putting all their
agora
infrastructure
te falar uma
in place.
parada, Alisson. E é
Yeah,
verdade.
they've already got a line
Os
through the
eclipses
house.
eram
They
pra
just have
acontecer
to
no simulador.
finish connecting it all and then get it up to the apartment.
Cadê o sol aqui?
years ago, I had some friends in New Mexico, and they lived out in the middle of, literally in the middle of nowhere. And I was thinking, well, how are you going to get any kind of connectivity out there? There happened to be a
Eita porra.
fiber optic line that went right by their home.
Stop.
Huge, huge download.
Quase.
speeds out in the middle
And
of
server farms out in the nowhere.
Yeah, and I'm an hour from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm still on a 10-minute drive.
500.
Tem que fazer uma visita definitiva, Alisson.
Yeah, the only trouble with the infrastructure in our neighbourhood is a roading contractor put his digger through all 4 fibre optic cables that were supposed to have been, you know, it's just where they left the township, and then they were taking the, you know, different roadways to avoid such a calamity. But yeah, he was close to the fibre optic exchange and took out the main trunk line, the feeder lines, everything in one swoop. So yeah, it crippled the whole district.
500.
Tem um sol aqui.
How much it cost him?
Ah, não tá tendo eclipse nenhum.
A contractor might not be a contractor
Oh,
anymore.
that's right. Yeah, yeah.
I would say that probably cost him a whole bundle.
Oh, yeah.
500.
And of course, the poor contractors who had to fix the line, it was
Essa
raining
galera é
and wind, and of
grupo
course, they put it down deep,
que voa
like 2
muito
meters or
no,
6 feet
em Papua Nova Guiné.
as well. And of course,
Bush
the groundwater
divers.
kept
Galera
filling
que
up.
só voa
So
aeronave
they had to get in
performance
pumps
de
and
decolagem
have all
pouso
sorts of
em
tents
pistas
over the top,
curtas.
trying to do fiber optic repairs and windy,
Então, eles gostam de
rainy
voar
weather.
só em
Yeah,
lugar
that
assim,
must be pretty
Andes, dentro dos
challenging.
vales.
500.
Só tem doido. Vamos voar em Papua Nova Guiné, que é o bicho.
So can you splice fiber optic to
O pessoal voa quase sempre com aeronaves stall, fala.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pouso, decolagem e pistas
Yeah.
But it's very, very time consuming.
Só voa assim, ó, a galera lá.
Fiber
Tá
to
vendo?
fiber for a whole lot of fibers.
Yeah, they're not exactly color-coded, I believe.
Yeah, but you can test the fibers better than okay.
Oh yeah, just shine a torch down, right?
Yeah.
Google built their big fiber optic line through south of Kansas City, where I'm from, where my daddy still is. They actually put it right through my dad's yard, and for giving them permission to do so, they offered them lifetime fiber optic connection. Yeah, I think they figured they were pretty safe on my dad leaving on. And he said no, he was pretty safe. He was pretty satisfied with what he had.
500.
He didn't think he could get anything.
Oh.
Olha o animal. Animal! Comprou ração, Fabi?
This volcano over here.
Cara,
Volcan.
eu tinha separado, eu tava streamando em outro PC, aí eu conseguia separar os áudios tudinho. E agora,
That's where you head up through this valley.
tô streamando na própria máquina, o áudio ficou um canal só.
There'll be a
Mas espera aí,
sizable lava flow.
deixa eu ligar o AP
majority
aqui,
of the valley.
que eu vou abrir o mixer do próprio Windows, eu acho que
Any of
consigo
these
resolver isso.
volcanoes that are still active?
Porque eu
Not sure.
realmente
imagine
o
the
meu ouvido
heat.
aqui, o retorno tá alto pra caraca. Não
somewhat active.
consigo nem me ver no GPS.
Yeah, I was just wondering if anybody ever like cooked hot dogs from a volcano. We used to do that during structure fires on a ladder.
I almost cooked myself once. I was going over a new lava flow that I thought was safe to walk
Você pra
on.
não travar aqui.
And kept seeing signs that were weathered away, and I just kept passing them by. And then I finally got to one, and it said it had a little figure of a hiker with a strike through it.
Acho que agora melhorou bastante,
And
né?
I realized that I was in a not so good of a spot, so I gingerly walked back
E aí, Rubens, melhorou?
Yeah, if you could get away from the volcano, it'd probably be all right cooking over lava flow. But you get around the volcano and all the sulfur and acid and everything coming up in the air, probably would make
Aye.
cooking hot dogs no fun.
So this volcano is active. In fact, it's one of the most active in the country, which we're in Chile currently.
What's it called again?
Essa versão
Volcan
desse avião que ele tá muito barulhento. Não que ele não seja na vida real, mas...
Well, that little town back there we just passed is in a pretty precarious position there, aren't they?
Carinha ali embaixo. Né?
Yeah, especially considering the last eruption wasn't that long ago in 2008 to 2009.
O voando é muito alto. Esses caras vão lambendo no
Like it's
chão.
just kind of a steady eruption. Not a massive catastrophic one.
Well, I guess the moral of the story is don't
Família,
build
depois
your
do
town
almoço eu
underneath
vou lá
something
contigo pra
that
gente
commonly
entregar.
spits out
Levar
molten
ração.
rock.
Yeah.
Rubens, a gente não tem culto mais à noite, né? Aparece amanhã de manhã lá, pô. Vai tá de boa, porque o pessoal tá tudo no conjuve. Vai tá tranquilaço lá. A gente bate papo. 8 da manhã serve o café da manhã, a gente serve, come das 8 às 8h30. Depois tem EBD.
Yeah, you're right. This is quite
Eu
an
não vou
immense
dar aula amanhã
lava
porque
flow.
o pessoal tá no conjuve, só vou ficar lá de boa mesmo. Aparece lá. Aí um amiguinho ali pra seguir.
Of course, here in New Zealand, in the adventure capital, you know, we had live volcanic tours. You could step on an island called White Island and
Então, se tu chegar às 8, a gente toma café da manhã.
molten
Então.
lava, or not lava, but
O culto é 10.
molten mud
Se tu
and
quiser
rock
tomar
and
café da manhã,
steam
chegou
and
8 horas
everything.
lá, a gente toma.
Yeah, they gave you a hard hat, just to, I think, make you feel good. Yeah.
They
I was
got
going to say, I expected from the Australians, not from you guys.
They don't let you do that anymore, do they? In that the island where they got 20 tourists killed and they had to close it down.
Yeah, I mean, and it was such a miscommunication because the volcanologists, is that what they're called? Volcano guys, anyway.
Yeah, from the planet
Volcano
Vulcan,
boffins. They raised the alert level to level 2, but no one knew what level 2 is. Like, is that imminent eruption, or is that
better
the ground is going to shake? Is that more action?
Is that
no
like
one knew.
DEFCON 2, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
We're in condition yellow.
Hi guys, how we doing?
Yeah, there was a film
Yeah,
about
good man.
that. Film about that island, that eruption. I saw that film. That's pretty interesting. Kind of sad.
What
but
the
pretty interesting.
Krakatoa one?
500.
Say
Oh,
again?
the White Island in New Zealand that erupted with the tourists on it.
Okay, I didn't see the film. I
Yeah.
know there was a film called Krakatoa west of Java, which is actually east of Java, but hey, that's only a little mistake.
Yeah, but that was the biggest bang noise in the world or something. Didn't it go around 3 or 4 times? Yeah. 7. Oh, I stand corrected. I think the seismographs even picked it up, eh? Like in England or something. Aren't you guys sitting on one in the US, the Yosemite super volcano or mega volcano?
Yosemite, it's Yosemite. Oh, here we
Yosemite.
go.
Like Vegemite.
Yeah, Arkansas, yeah.
You get the
Oh, I
Yellowstone.
don't get it.
All there.
How can it be Arkansas and then Kansas?
That's the one, that's it, yeah. And Yosemite, yeah. Yosemite Sam, the
Yosemite.
That sounds like a religious sect that he's a part of. The Yosemites.
I have no idea.
Kind of like Mennonites.
Isn't that the Semites in that film, the scary one?
Oh, you're keeping us guessing now.
Guy's
Scary
got
film.
like got toothpicks in his head.
Hellraiser?
That's the one, yeah.
Um helicóptero. Sabe que esse cara tá de helicóptero? Não é possível que esse cara tá de helicóptero.
Hi, Richard.
Hey, Chris.
What's the roll rate on that one, Wayne?
I don't know, stupidly fast.
A ideia é essa, é. Lamber as copas das
Probably a
árvores.
bit better than the Wilga.
Oh yeah, much better than the Wilga.
So what is the Wilga good for? Come on, sell it.
In the words of Frankie
Oh,
goes, Hollywood,
convincing.
good for absolutely nothing. Say it again.
Well, it's a damn good bush blade.
Yeah.
I just like the sound of the sound of a
That's a
little
good
tiny
reason.
radio.
Yeah. Good reason, yeah.
Working its ring piece, trying to keep you aloft. Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
here we go.
It's good to put smoke down so when people are visiting castles they can't see a thing.
We'll come to England. It's called fog.
Ready made by nature.
And I think we just turned the corner into autumn today. It's a lot colder tonight.
500.
Are you in off daylight saving time now? Or something?
Not yet. No, we're going another couple of weeks, I think. Then we're back to UTC. Then we can all not wonder we're going to be flying an hour behind each other.
Well, we just went on to daylight time, and I was an hour early for the flight. Like, where is everybody? The chat, no one on the chat.
You know, we haven't done that before. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Bingham? You're not going to fly the Fala?
Yeah, I'm on the right server.
Ligar o aquecedor do pitot.
Not gonna fly what?
The valley, below.
Oh,
Ah, liga logo, que não tô
this thing
vendo.
won't climb back up. I won't make it back up on the other side.
Piscadinha, perdi todo mundo de vista.
Plus, it looks better from far up than it does up close.
Right, okay, we'll go with that.
Ah, pra aqueles caras não vão
Still
conseguir
think we need
passar,
to buy
não.
another one.
I will.
500.
That's my next plane purchase.
Whoa, that's a
Purchase.
valley. Whoa.
Now I'll fly the valley. Wrong valley though.
Doesn't matter. It's a valley. It doesn't matter which one it is. You're flying a valley.
500.
Yeah, we'll follow you, no problem.
We'll all crash and burn with you as well, sir. Because we're lemmings.
One thing about following Bingham, it's never boring.
Well, unless you're on the Titanic, maybe.
500.
Okay.
500.
Well, didn't the band keep playing or something?
Fine.
Did so, yes indeed,
Yeah.
yes. They played right to the end.
Yeah,
See, if they ate a bunch of American cheese, they'd float.
that's right.
Okay.
Isso, eles
So have you
divulgam
had
uma
any this
rota.
week? Do you get cheese in Virginia there, Bingham?
Eu só dou faço uma pequena conversão
Oh, it's the wrong valley again.
para funcionar aqui no meu
Ah,
GPS.
yeah.
Darling, I'm live
Nossa,
streaming you,
rota aqui.
Bingham. The evidence is right here, man.
Mas, em resumo, tá entre os vales e seguindo os rios. Não precisa seguir muito cravado, não. Porque quando você plota a rota, você não tem muitas
500.
certeza das
Information, the
elevações.
second hour jokes are allowed now.
Às vezes você coloca no local que é ruim de passar e aí você tem que desviar.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. It's past the.
Mas agora a gente tá bem à direita da rota. Vou juntar aí.
There we go. Now I'm seeing people.
It wasn't the server, it was the wrong rally. Or
Yeah, it was the wrong valley.
That'll be it. Yeah. Wrong country. That'll be it. Yeah. Sorry. My bad.
500.
So Richard, what is a VL3? I'm sure you told me before.
It's a vertigo, and it's a fast little.
Oh,
it's a small.
Another one, yeah. Sorry, yeah. I've got my 500 out again, which I'm finding great fun now.
Yeah, 500 is great.
Como é que pode tanta gente de vez em quando você não acha ninguém? Ah, tá lá embaixo.
We'll need to climb back up to about 6,000.
500.
We'll have another volcano to pass very close by.
Okay.
Volcan Callaqui. Lonquimay.
So this route doesn't take us anywhere near those Chilean observatories or anything, Bingham, eh?
Don't believe so. I didn't see anything from We Love VFR in the area.
Yeah, the points of interest seem fairly sparse out here, I have to say.
Yeah, it's mostly just the
500.
terrain.
Ah, get aí. Barulho.
Well, the terrain is cool.
Yeah, I'm loving this terrain.
Olha o helicóptero.
Be a bad place to break your airplane or have an engine out or something else.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Yeah, I don't think AAA is coming out here.
No time soon.
Mais um pouquinho vai ter que descer um flapzinho.
But old Bear Grylls would survive out here, eh?
We'll survive anywhere.
Sure, there must be some bugs he can eat.
Or the helicopter you can use to get to his next destination.
Call in some catering.
Yep.
I mean, you know the film.
500.
Yeah, that's right. I bet the film crew are going, the hell with that, we're not eating that shit.
That's it. I'm a separatist, go away.
Vem com a aeronave sem motor,
I mean, and if the
pouca
film
potência de
crew
motor não
is
consegue romper
starving, then,
essas,
I mean, you got a film crew you could eat.
essas elevações. Por isso que eu gosto do
Which
Kodiak.
takes
Yeah, they got
nice
crap
to
services.
a film, yes, called Alive, I believe.
Wow, it's quite the lava field, isn't it?
Então, isso aqui.
Yeah, they are all over down here.
So was there a patch for the sim that actually, for live volcanoes, actually animates the explosions?
O que eu entendi mesmo que
That'll probably be 24 when I would
é
have
marca
thought.
de onde a lava escorreu.
Yeah, there's one up on Flight Sim TO, but I think it's up in Nicaragua.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think the only live animals or birds I've seen were flying out of that heli out of cans, and there are seagulls flying up and down. That's the only livestock or life I've seen.
I've clipped through some flamingos.
Hey!
Yeah, done that. There's flamingos in South America here somewhere. It's shown on the world map, eh, where the animals are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've seen them all, I think.
Seen the hippos and the elephants.
Oh, you've seen the
rhinos.
hippo? Oh, all right. I went with the
I didn't know there was hippos. Wow.
hippos yesterday. There's nothing there at all.
Polar bears.
Crap.
Maybe my allowed 145 scared them away.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether they were on the marker or anything, but yeah, they take a bit of finding.
They were in the market. Yeah, definitely.
$500.
Yeah, all the animals, sometimes they're right on the marker, sometimes they're not, but they all they migrate, or not migrate, but move in a pattern, close to the marker. You have to maybe wait there a little while, but they actually are moving around constantly in, a square.
Ainda acho que 1h
It's like
e
playing
meia.
a Far Cry. When the baddie goes away,
É a média que eles fazem de,
5 minutes.
de rota. 1h30 são
Do you have a
Are
tree
there bears
modification?
as well?
4 decolagens. Não,
Sorry, go ahead.
são 3
Do you have
pousos.
a tree modification, Bam, or are you actually flying through the trees downhill?
Oh no, I've got the that tree height mod. Probably doesn't. I probably don't need it anymore. So don't mind me if I'm just flying through trees.
Yeah, you just turn into a name tag moving along above the trees there.
No voo abaixo assim, a performance da máquina sofre. Engraçado que no briefing os caras falam que pra vir com a aeronave, pra voar em média 130 nós. Bicho, eu tô voando a 160 e o povo passando. Ninguém quer voar devagar. E parte aquilo, uma aeronave que vai ficar voando cruzeiro 130. Cara, que é o AD? Cara, que é o AD? Ou não? É o AD. Como é que tá o vento aqui? Vai de lá pra cá. Deixa eu dar uma pescada aqui
Come
no
up
meu.
at the bottom of this valley to a reservoir.
Não, acho que aqui
Oh
é
no,
dois
it's
pousos.
Embalse Reservoir.
Flap
or
10.
a colloquial term for that in Spanish. Anyone know?
No, sir.
Será que é pra pousar ali? dúvida. Tô vendo a aeronave na pista.
500.
Pousar tem que ser nessa posição aqui, por causa do vento.
Oh, and our second to the last, third to the last stop. Right here at the lake edge.
Oops, that means I overshot.
Tocou na pista ali.
Ooh, Super Viking, look at you. Are you allowed to be flying in the southern hemisphere?
Probably not.
Eu só venho pra pouso mesmo.
Do you know this aircraft? First time I've flown it.
Flap 20. Olha um Kodiak ali.
Não,
Será que aquele
não.
cara tá de Kodiak mesmo? Amarelinho?
Oh, big. I didn't see that.
I've been flying the Sting for too long. Forgot about the backstick pressure.
Full flap. Vento de cauda. Outro Kodiak aqui. Não tá de cauda não, tá através.
We taking 5 here, guys?
Vou usar no lado.
Take a moment,
Olha o vento.
recongregate, and then head up the mountain.
Yogi.
How we're doing for time? Hey, someone else on a Super Viking.
Só. Rapaz, não é que tá você. Olha o vento.
Does that plane have horns on it?
Flaps up. Olha o Kodiakzão aqui.
Sure does. Free complimentary.
Outro aqui.
We're at 60 miles
I like that.
until the final.
Complimentary, yeah. But if you choose not to take them, bye-bye.
Looks like a very old aircraft design, actually. The wing is quite flat, very little dihedral angle. If you want to get into boffin talk.
Oh, go there.
Braces,
Go there.
braces on,
Please.
braces
Ah,
on the
que maravilha.
elevator. Yeah, so it must be
Afiando a
quite an
asa.
old design. I just looked at the horsepower and speed, went, yep, that's me, we're up.
Fala esse Flight Simulator, hein?
Can I land there? Yes, I'm done.
What condition is your wing root in?
Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui rapidinho, já vejo quantas pessoas
Snack.
estimadas.
Rusted?
Maggots, yeah. That's why I had to respawn, because I forgot that my Kodiak now will blow up if you don't watch the RPM on the... Yeah, it blew up. I'm sitting there going, full power, no oil pressure? Really? So that's a new one on me, so I have to watch it all the time.
Deixa eu ver, pelo menos no Discord.
Well, I do now. Now Chris mentioned there's an update. I put it in there and went, okie dokie. Started with full
Tem.
thrust forward.
Quantos caras
Kaboom!
aqui?
You don't get the boom, but you get the
23.
bye-bye.
So I'm just looking on Trader Plane. You can buy a 1977 Belenka Super Viking for $110,000.
23.
That's not bad. As far as planes go.
Talvez tenha mais, deixa eu ver aqui.
Yeah, there's a
Nem
cheap one.
todo mundo.
Okay, where the hell am I going to
Agora
put it
sim.
though?
Yeah. 74,000 is the cheapest.
Tá vendo? Nem todo mundo entrando no
146
Discord dos
looks
caras.
like,
Deixa eu ver aqui
Zero
por cima
one.
aqui.
I've got room for a 500 on my drive.
Are we all down? Or here?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Alright, well let's climb this mountain then.
É, tem uma galerinha. Os caras passando de doce. Ó, o coordenador, acho que tá aqui na cabeceira. Deixa eu ver se é ele aqui. Acho que é.
Interesting islands out here.
É esse aqui, ó.
You okay, Wayne?
Ele tá com bonanza vermelha, ó, mas veio um bonanza azul.
Which will get
É esse
back.
cara aí.
It's the island. Yeah.
Tá pau. Ó o vento.
Oh, that's waterfall there, right at the runway.
Foi embora.
Yeah, I think one of the lakes we flew past yesterday in New Zealand
Seguiu o
was,
pessoal.
it's famous, I've forgotten the term, but it's
Dá uma olhada no
when you have
trilho.
an island within a lake, but the island itself has a lake, and there's an island within the island. Do you get what I mean? There's not too many of those in the world.
FAP 20.
It's
Quando
got
tiver
a
combustível
geographical
máximo, eu
name, of
passo o
course,
máximo.
geology name.
Okay.
Ó, doido.
I think the record is like 3
Traz ele
or
aqui.
4. I think
Ó
the
teu
one in New
sobrinho
Zealand
aqui,
is
Rubens. Mostra
3.
ele
I
aqui.
imagine the island in the middle is a puddle, but it would count. Yeah.
It's a recursive island. And a recursive.
Oh, ooh, wow.
Who
That's,
found that? Well
good
done.
job.
That's
Yeah.
points.
how on
Good
earth did
points,
you
good
search for that?
prizes.
Google
So does it say where they all
O
are?
já dormiu aqui.
There is a list.
Tá na
of recursive
confusão lá na
lakes
casa do teu
and
irmão,
recursive
arrumando as
islands.
coisas lá.
There's a
Estourou
Wikipedia
os
article
pisos.
on it.
Oh, it's Wikipedia, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. You gotta take that with a grain of salt, right? I wonder if this is an actual waterfall.
Não é possível que aquele ali é um Kodiak, não. Subiu igual não sei lá o que.
Right at the crux of that river.
Waterfall or terrain glitch, one way or the other.
Bora. Dá pra não estourar o iPad. Olha o vento. 60 nós. Flap 10. Passou de 90. Flap up. A galera abriu já.
I was just looking up the specs of the Super Viking 300 horsepower engine.
300 horses.
First flight 1967, so it's not that old per se.
No.
300 horsepower. How many horses is that in metric?
224 kilowatts.
Oh,
Service ceiling's not that wonderful, only 17,000. How many horsepower's the F-35 Crossroads?
Kaboom!
Enough for me, baby.
Horsepower is pretty much 1-to-1 with PS, isn't it, Cody?
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, sure.
Sounds like BS.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, a lot of bullshit, yeah.
Come on, we're in the second hour. We gotta spice it up a bit. The radio chat's too quiet.
What does PS stand for, Cody? Fair to friggin'
Fertigstellung.
Yeah, okay. So,
Horsepower.
same thing. Yeah, exactly. Same thing.
Yeah, do you know why railroads have the width they have? Where that comes from?
What, the gauge?
Had something to do with wagons.
Was it Roman times they had the wagons, the Roman times, they were that width?
Yeah, and where did they come from?
From two horses side by side.
Yeah, a horse ass, yeah. Because horse asses are have a special width. Two horse asses side by side and a little bit of room was the track size of the horse wagon Roman. And that is and that's why the space shuttle has the size it has. Because you had to transport the booster through tunnels, and these tunnels were made before the space shuttle was developed. So the boosters did not weren't allowed to be larger than the size that they were. Or are.
For the beluga transport now.
Pardon?
For the Airbus beluga transport now. Where they transport the fuselages of the 320s in one go.
Yeah, dude, that boosters are transported with the beluga is another story.
So we went from horses' asses to space shuttles.
Yeah.
In one foul swoop. That's what we do.
Oh, just a few conversations ago, we got to Hellraiser.
Oh,
I don't know how.
You had to mention toothpicks in your face, didn't you? You had to mention it.
Hellraisers? What?
Somebody explain, please.
The movie Hellraiser. Or the movie series.
I'm not so into movies.
I'm sure they did a musical at one point.
For Hellraiser? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, the Suite did the main song, didn't they, Hellraiser? If you're that, you old enough to remember the Suite.
They did the Ballroom Blitz as well.
They did, sir. They did. I mean, Hellraiser was one of the first singles I bought behind Tiger Feet by Mud.
Yeah, I think ZZ Top did Hellraiser the musical.
Okay.
ZZ Top. It's a band that's pretty antithetical to the look of Pinhead.
I ignore that. Hey Richard.
Yeah.
When you fly the 530, you got a lot of right pedal when you fly?
Not so much. Didn't seem to be that bad.
You trim it out manually, yeah?
Yeah.
I've got the trim on the rest of it. I just can't get the rudder trimmed out.
Yeah, I don't worry about the rudder trim. I just use the anti-torque, you know, the pedals.
GS quase de 170, meu, vento de cauda.
I just use the trim for, you know, pitch.
Yeah, I'm sitting with a load of right pedal.
Coming up right on the other side of the lake here, we have our second to the last stop.
Roger that.
Just stay briefly grouped up and then you can head up that other pass on the opposite side of the caldera here.
Roger that. Yeah, Richard, I'll try and work out how to trim the rudder out.
Yeah, I just do that with my pedal.
But I'm sitting here with a load of right pedal, just flying straight at 120 knots.
Yeah, I don't remember the 530 being
No.
having that much torque to it, but maybe it does. I can't remember. It just sort of comes automatically.
Enquanto o G eu puxei ali.
Tony, how's your Whirlpool collective?
Oh, it's great. I love it.
What you got dual throttles, yeah? So you got, yeah, I've seen it. Ugh.
Yeah, it's a bit of an expense.
É Kodiak, agora se
Well, I
é
can't afford it right
Kodiak
now,
mesmo, eu não
but
sei.
I'm happy with this one, you know. I use the collective on the Swiss axis, yeah.
Yeah, you sound like you've got it set up pretty well.
I think so. I've got the trim nose up, nose down with the coolie hat on the collective. And I use display on called yeah, there's an input to viewer setting and you can watch what it's doing.
500.
Oh, I need to sort out the collective. Sorry, the rudder, because I'm just sitting with loads of pedals all the time.
Yeah, that could be a bit annoying.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
500.
I see the AS365 Dauphin, as it was back in the day, has been reinvented by Airbus as the EC155. Looks very similar, but apparently it's a bigger beast.
Right, it looks like you're really good with that helicopter. I can't keep that thing under control.
Sorry, who's that to?
Zelton Reich.
Oh, Zelton Reich, he plays the 407, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, it's his go-to.
It's not a real helicopter because it's a SELVA. You want to get something like the Strike 530.
Ah, sei, foi todo mundo, né?
Or the H145 by High Performance Group. That's always a good one.
That one flies like a drone.
It does, you're right, yeah. It's too much automation now. I mean, I'm flying the 530 and I'm flying it manually all the time.
A la graça.
I like the look of the 407s though.
Na graça.
Very classic look.
It has only one turbine.
Try the
Yeah, I think so.
Bell 206 by Cowan Sim. That's a fun one as well.
Yeah, the 407 is a very popular rescue helicopter in the USA. And it wouldn't be allowed to fly it in Europe because it only has one turbine.
That's right, yep.
That's why the Bell isn't allowed anymore to fly.
No, single engine.
No more Hueys allowed. What?
So they're not allowed to fly the
500.
E-125, the Eurocopter 125, the little one in Europe?
It is allowed for training, but not for rescue and search and rescue.
Ah, okay, understood.
Yeah, the 125 is the old Squirrel single engine AS 350. The 355 is the twin Squirrel with 2 engines.
And this is still allowed for training of helicopter pilots, but not for any government
emergencies work. Yeah.
Era pro... Eu nem entrar no Discord deles, era pra gente estar voando, eu, o Rodrigo, o pessoal do Grifo, era pra gente, tô escutando o barulho de helicóptero, era pra gente que tá conversando de boa, mas os caras não entraram, aí pra não ficar um silêncio mórbido na live.
Oh, that kind of pie. I thought you were talking about the other kind of pie.
Nice one, Brian.
Yes. Where's Tango when you need him? Yeah.
I just reminded me of Wazzo going off for his half-time smoke.
Muito perto.
So you're saying, Cody, you've got to have a license even to fly a drone in a park or something, eh?
Yeah, you need one. And the first thing that you have to know is where you are not allowed to fly. That's a lot of places.
Nuclear power plants.
Yeah, roads, water roads, where people live, where people work, so the possibility to fly a drone is very low.
But are they using drones for search and rescue, kind of, people lost with, the infrared cameras and whatnot in the forest?
Yeah, our firefighters.
Oh, yeah.
Drones. With, what is it? Heat imagery?
Oh, FLIR.
Yeah.
FLIR.
Forward-looking infrared.
Yeah. Os caras ficaram pra trás se eles pousarem em outro lugar.
They used with the Apache.
Yeah,
You got loads of... Oh, who's doing a...
What?
Sorry, I was just watching somebody land and taking off again, sorry. Yeah, forward-looking infrared.
Alguém comigo, só não tô escutando, não tô vendo o T-Case, mas tô escutando o motor.
Private people are not allowed to fly drones a lot, but police and firefighters use them very often to find people somewhere, and they don't need a special permission.
I missed the instruction of this flight. You're talking about drones, right? Yeah? Sorry.
Pardon?
Talking about drones, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hit the start of the conversation. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Ryan, it sounds like you'd be able to fly one because you said only normal people aren't allowed to fly them.
Well, we'll all be fine. We'll all fine. We'll all fine.
Yeah, I've got my drone license, ironically.
So where are you allowed to fly one?
Well, anyone can fly one without a license so long as they're outside of a 4-kilometre circular boundary of any registered airfield. So that can be, you just go onto what we've got a flight aware website we go to, and you can see where all the registered airfields are, and if it's outside of that, you know, go nuts, the public park or whatever. But the restrictions our CAA have, which is politely called the Chaps Against Aviation, not the Civil Aviation Authority, but anyway.
Like that.
Yeah, you're not allowed to fly at night. The drone has to be within visible, you know, eye visible all the time, so you can't fly remotely off the camera. And yeah, so they've put a few caveats around drone flying, I suppose, but the worry for air crews and pilots is, you know, I'm sure in Europe they're doing it too for the real estate, you know, the property sales. People hire drone companies to take wonderful photos of houses for sale and that sort of thing. And they're, you know, just a law unto themselves. So they're flying up high into approaches to airfields and that sort of thing. So, and pilots don't know they're there is the big risk. So
yeah,
they're looking like, you see the Australians, what's the DJI software that you can use to aeroscope? It'll tell you where any DJI product is flying, its speed, its altitude, and the location of the transmitter. So that's how the Russians were picking up on the Ukraine guys, you know, where they were flying their drones from.
Digita aí, Rubens, pra ver se sobe ali no chat box.
So we saw footage of the guy landed a drone.
Do yourself drones.
Yeah. So it literally tells you where you are. But trouble is, our New Zealand legislation, they, you know, because we went, oh, well, we'll just shoot the drones out of the sky if they're anywhere near an airfield. But no, the government introduced anti-jamming legislation in 2011. So if you shot a drone out of the sky, that's actually illegal jamming, so you're in trouble. And then...
That's about right, isn't it?
And then, of course, the do-gooder privacy people have got in on the act. So if you're actually intercepting the transmission between a drone operator and his drone, technically that's a private conversation. And so if you're picking up the, you know, the metadata from where he is and everything, that's actually illegal eavesdropping. So technically you need a court order to eavesdrop on that conversation. Oh, it's just so it's turned into a legal nightmare to try and ascertain where guys are illegally flying drones here. So,
I thought I've got one. I'm just going to set it to 10 miles due north to see what happens. Because 10 miles due north of me is Heathrow.
I guess the big question is, are you allowed to fly them over nude beaches?
Like the question.
It's a private conversation.
That's right.
Yeah, the common sense should be the most important.
Well, we ever use
for everybody.
Okay, where are we going to find some of that?
What?
Where are we going to find some of that common sense?
Yeah.
Certainly not in this group.
No, sir.
Yeah, because of all that rules, I only fly FPV micro drones that are
just locally, yeah.
They have the size of a hand, yeah.
They less than 250 grams or something.
And how high do they fly to?
Pardon?
How high do they fly?
The height is not the problem. The distance to your controller is more the problem. So
Which is
it's
what?
not. It's not a question of the height. It's the distance to your controller is maximum 200 meters, maybe.
Is that all? Wow. Okay.
But you don't fly them high. You fly them very low to the ground, maybe in your apartment.
Sure. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. I bought one a couple of years ago. I still haven't got out of the box to go. I must try it. But I will.
But if you fly them in Germany, you still have to be able to see them, right? So if they're just as big as your hand, you can just fly like 50 meters or something.
Yeah, 50 meters is too far away to see them. So 20 meters. But when you are inside, the building, it's not a problem. Then,
500.
And when the building is your own property, is this correct? Then it's then nobody can.
500.
But you can go and fly through the forest trees on race circuits and that sort of thing. Do they have a league of FPV drone guys around there?
There is a league, but I don't fly it. I'm not good enough. So I meet up with some friends and then we fly together.
I think we're all too old now, aren't we, guys?
I'm too old, yeah.
I wasn't being rude, sorry.
No, I'm too old. I'm close to 50.
I know Phil's too old, so hey. Close to 50, I'm past 60.
Yeah, I never said you are old.
Don't make a comment. No. Richard, never heard that.
Oh, you heard what?
Thank you. Loves like
500.
hearing.
Yeah, when you turn older than 20, then you are too old to fly. It's
Yeah,
professional.
but we've been doing this for most of us. Been doing, how many years we doing? 40 years we've been doing this flying.
What, the flight simulator or the real world? Or?
No, flying, flight sim. How many years have we been doing it?
1985 for myself.
And there's the point.
On an Apple II Plus with 32 kilobytes of RAM.
And there's the point, my friends. We've been doing it for years. We all have been. It's just great fun.
This wind in this
500.
valley has been whipping me around 20 plus knot.
Yeah, it's quite fun.
We're taking a break here for a couple of minutes just to regroup.
That's our final stop here, actually.
Oh, sorry.
We change planes and take fighter jets and fly.
F-14s, yes.
We'll fly the back course with the jets. Because there's no actual drone in the sim yet, is there? Like FPV drone or anything? Other than
the Astro.
The Astro would be close to it, yeah. Yeah, getting back to the drones, and the Australians had to change the approach flight path into Newcastle, just north of Sydney there, because there was so many drones being flown along the beach, and it used to be the approach into the airport. It was along the beach, and it was just like, wow, this is just crazy. And so, and that Aero software, the detection software picked it all up. So the Australians don't have the stupid rules we have, so yeah, they changed the flight back because it was just too unmanageable. Yes, you could send a policeman around to tell a drone operator not to fly, but you know, they'd pay lip service to that, we'd say, and they'd just carry on flying. So yeah, certainly there's rules, and then there's following the rules, right?
Very fair.
But you German guys are super efficient at following the rules, I'm sure. You've never broken the rules there, Cody, with their flying, eh?
I try not to.
Try not to. Well, what are the fines? Is there penalties? Do they confiscate your hardware or anything?
Yeah, this might be the best outcome, but if they have to close an airport for you, you know what the cost of any hour for an airport is?
1h55.
Probably $1 million or €1 million an hour or something.
Yeah.
It's a crazy amount.
So the airport comes to you and asks for paying the bill.
But don't you just say, hey, prove it?
I've never been in this
You haven't got
situation.
Cody etched on your drone, have you, when they pick it up?
Now the drone flying, but growing at the moment for me that we had rules every month, new rules every month, and I wasn't able to learn any rule that was actual at that time. So I turned to the smaller ones.
It gets to the point there's almost too much administration just to have some fun, I take it.
Yeah.
It's about right, isn't it, for life?
And at the moment, 60% of all DJI drones go to Ukraine at the moment. So.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, that was
In New
fun.
Zealand, that was a nice flight.
Yep, thank
In
you
New
very
Zealand,
much,
the
guys.
DJI drones are geo-fenced, so you can't fly near an airport.
Just touching down. Shortly.
Thanks for the flight.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah,
So-
thanks for that, guys.
I'm gonna change to my Griffin plane and the jet plane, and we can go in 5 minutes or something.
Richard, are you going to carry on? Are you going to see you tomorrow?
Take care.
Terceira ver o pessoal tocar ali.
Probably
Okay,
bow out.
bye-bye.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Good flight. Thank you very much.
Yeah, great.
I know most of you, but so we'll see you soon, guys. Take care. We'll chat to you tomorrow.
See ya.
É, meu amigo, é isso aí.
As well. I'll catch you guys next time.
Hey, buddy. Take care. Bye, guys. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Cheers, me old muckers.
Fizeram com os helicópteros.
Meal.
Aí começou a palhaçada.
Tchau.
Ah, valeu, Rubens, Alisson, Fabi, falou pessoal. Até a próxima. Não sei quando os caras vão fazer, acho que sexta, sábado. Joga de novo. Matando a saudade do Flight Simulator. Fui!